What's up guys, today I will be teaching you 5 different tips and tricks to give you the upper hand in any sword PvP battle. Remember, the only way to truly become good at PvP is through practice, so these tips and tricks will only give you a slight upper hand. So now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first trick is probably the most important one of this entire video, and it happens even before you enter the fight. Before every fight, you need to eat 2 golden apples. Although when you do it, it might seem silly, eating 2 golden apples actually increases your saturation, giving you more regeneration throughout the fight. This is evident as this player is a better PvPer than I am, but I still managed to heal throughout the fight and survive because of those 2 golden apples I ate at the beginning. The second tip is adjusting your mouse sensitivity. If your mouse sensitivity is too low, you will end up moving your mouse back and forth across the entirety of your trackpad, tiring out your wrist and not allowing you to attack your entire field of view. But if your mouse sensitivity is too high, you will end up missing your targets and overshooting because you don't have sufficient control. I typically tend to lean on the low side of sensitivity, especially for beginners, because as you can see, I can't control where my mouse is at all, and it's almost impossible to hit anything. Tip number 3 is knowing when to pearl out and when to stay and fight. Typically, when you get low on hearts, you want to leave by pearling away and eating golden apples to regenerate. But if you're in a tight competitive fight, you might not ever end the game if everybody just pearls out immediately as they get low. You could see here, because I know the other person is lower than me, I stay in the fight even though I would have normally pearled out, and I end up popping their totem. Step 4 kind of goes along with step 3. If you know your hit ratio is bad for you and the other person is winning the fight, pearl out before you even start taking damage, gapple up, and get a restart. This trick will allow you to beat players more skilled than yourself, because every time you start losing on your hit ratio, you can just pearl out, reset, and have another try. Eventually, they will make a mistake, and you could capitalize on it, and you can win the fight. Here, this player made the mistake of not gappling up before he went back into combat, and I capitalized on it. When playing against a better player, you just have to wait for your chance and then pounce on it. Tip number 5 is just a cheeky little trick I use to get separation and time to repot after popping a totem or losing a bunch of health. If you throw one pearl one way and then throw another pearl the other direction, you can bait the other person into going the other side of the map, giving you precious time to regenerate and repot so that when you come back into the fight, you are equally prepared.